Is it possible to beat Glover without touching the Garibs?
Hello gaming adventurers, and welcome back to another gaming challenge. This time I have chosen the platformer Glover on the PS1. I'm gonna try and complete the game while avoiding all the Garibs. Funny story, I have actually never played this version before this challenge. I have always played the N64 version growing up, so this is definitely gonna be a fun one. Let's get started. Now, unlike the N64 version, the PS1 version has Garibs across the hub world. Although none of them are a threat, even these ones near the ball. Let's grab this ball, take it to the cave, and let's head to the first official level in the first world. Now, the first level ain't too crazy, even with the more compressed environments. Getting past the Garibs was a breeze. That is until this fish knocked me into one of them. I attempted the level again and sped through it, getting past the fish with no trouble. I got close to collecting this one, but I managed to get past it into the exit. In the second level, I came across the first obstacle. There are Garibs across here, and I couldn't get past them on the sides because of the tight gaps. I could bounce my ball up to here, but I still had to pass the others. Luckily, I was just barely able to toss my ball up to the top. Now carefully jump around these Garibs, and we can continue. These Garibs are in the way, but thanks to the game's funky physics with slopes, I was able to easily avoid them all. These Garibs I knew instantly. I could easily avoid them by turning the ball to a different one right over the switch, and then switching back to the regular ball to get out of the water and away from the Garibs. Now let's go to the end, push this thing just barely before reaching the Garibs, then we can roll past them and into the exit. Level 3, we can easily get past these first few Garibs. Now originally, to get past here, you have to collect a speed up upgrade, get past here, and activate a switch. But instead, I'm gonna pull a speedrun move and skip this part. Oh yeah, baby, we skipped it. Oh yeah, dang it. I got overexcited and accidentally collected a Garib. Let's just do this again, but be more careful this time. Let's hurry and get out of this level before I make another dumb mistake. Oh, and the boss levels don't have any Garibs, so we'll just not worry about them. Time for level 1 in the circus world. Let's grab our ball, speedrun through the beginning, and let's start with my favorite part of the level. I always loved this part on the N64 version. Now let's let that ball in there and... oh. The ball collects the Garib right after rolling out. Maybe if I'm fast enough I could... no, I guess not. I tried multiple times, then I had an idea. Maybe I could change the ball at just the right time to get it stuck before it comes out. And shockingly, it actually worked. Now just jump off and respawn with the ball away from them. Yes, I know, I could have just spawned at the checkpoint, but I didn't get one yet, okay? Now here's the next challenge for this level. To get to the next switch, I have to get to the top of this, but there's Garibs along the way. I can throw my ball up here and try to go past the sides of the Garibs, but some of them are badly placed that it's way too hard to impossible to get past them. Well, maybe I can get to the top another way. I come over here and carefully go past these Garibs, jump up here and around this gate, jump to this platform, and carefully get past these since they're not as badly placed. Now let's get on here, defeat these enemies, and activate the next switch. Now the rest of the level goes smoothly, up to the final switch and exiting the level. Man, this one was difficult. Level 2 in the circus. The level starts off pretty easy. Multiple Garibs were able to be easily avoided. I thought this would be a breeze until I got here. I can't get through here with the ball without collecting a Garib. But then I thought of something. Maybe, just maybe, If I leave the ball further back, grab one of these potions that bring the ball to you, then quickly get up this part in time before the ball reaches me, maybe I could pass it. And I did. Now I go past this fan and copter my way to the end to avoid this slide of Garibs. Now level 3 in the circus. Before we continue, let's get these lives. I feel like I'm gonna need them. Maybe. Anyways, this level starts off pretty easily. I cheesed it by skipping the first half from the start, and this next section had me worried for a moment, but it was actually really easy to get through. Now let's end the level, quickly defeat the circus boss, and return the ball, then head to the pirate world. Level 1 in the pirate world. This section starts off rather easy. Also, the PS1 version doesn't cause fall damage like the N64 version, so I was able to simply jump down here to get the ball. I easily did the puzzles, and I got nervous getting through these Garibs at first, but the nerves wasn't necessary apparently. And these platforms didn't go from side to side like in the N64 version, so it was easier than I thought to get past them. I had a bit of a hard time getting up this tower, but I managed to get to the top and activate the switch. This boat ride felt nice, but a little uneasy since I'm afraid of heights. Yeah, whatever. I bounce over these spikes, and the next area I kind of forgot what I had to do. Then I remembered to break these boxes. I got the right one first try, but I accidentally grabbed the Garib. I had to use the smaller ball to be sure I wouldn't accidentally collect the Garib. Now let's hurry out of here. Time for the second level in the pirate world. The very small platforms in this level had me worried a bit. Although I managed to get through the first half of the level just fine. I was a bit nervous with this part since the ball bouncing controls are kind of iffy on the PS1 version, but luckily I had no issues getting past. Thanks to the layout of the level and Glover's small hitboxes, I was able to get down here and get this switch just fine. Now this part, I couldn't figure out a safe way to get past the Garibs. So I went back to the 4th checkpoint and jumped from here using the broken mechanics to the throwing ball animation to skip a small portion of the level. Now level 2 is complete in the pirate world, off to the 3rd level. Pirate World level 3. This level, it's pretty much no trouble and super easy. I really had no issues. Except for this part, which I had to try at least 10 times. But other than that, it was easy. Even this part at the end. Yeah, this level wasn't too exciting. Now let's defeat the boss, return the ball, and go to the prehistoric world. Level 1 in the prehistoric realm. This level had me nervous from the start. Surrounded by Garibs, plus my ball was frozen near them, and it almost fell into the Garibs below after freeing it. These Garibs were terrifying because there's so many! I quickly went past them, easily went up this slope, struggled to get up this slope, and here I am with more scary Garibs. I somehow managed to get past them no problem. Then this prehistoric monster hit me into the surrounding Garibs. I used the messed up slopes on the wall to get over the first ice wall, then I went into the corner to smash the second one, managing level 1 in prehistoric without touching the Garibs. Time for level 2 in prehistoric world. This level looked like it would be hard, but then I just used the messed up switching from the ball animation to regular to get through the first section. After bouncing over the lava here, I did have some trouble trying to go up this hill. And the game also made one of the boulders land on top of me. Stupid boulder. I easily got over this part somehow. Now use these messed up wall physics to get to the exit. Let's hurry and finish this place. It's scary. The third level now. Now, there was literally no difficulty with this level at all in terms of the Garibs. Just bad gameplay. So really, nothing to say about this level. Let's just get this boss over with and return the ball so we can do the Fortress Realm. The start of level 1 in the Fortress Realm starts off with a decent amount of Garibs in the area, but they're easily avoidable. Even these Garibs on these floating platforms. Now I'll fly past these Garibs and carefully go around these due to the back camera, finish this puzzle, and end the level without touching the Garibs. Now level 2 of the Fortress Realm. The level started off pretty easily, until I freaked out from these falling platforms and accidentally went into a Garib. So this time I'll be more cautious and go around it. Maybe not. I tried to go to the side, but it was too risky. So I got on top of this wall and bounced around them and these freaky platforms. This next part I had a hard time trying to get to this gate in time while avoiding the Garibs. After a few attempts, I just barely made it. Now let's carefully get past these Garibs and over the platforms and end this level. The third level in the Fortress Realm. The first part of the level, really no difficulty at all avoiding the Garibs, until I came up to this part. I didn't know how I was going to get past this at first, but I tried just bouncing around them from here, but I did terribly and died. I tried again and I managed to make it past the Garibs. The rest of the level was pretty easy and smooth sailing, except for this part. It wasn't hard, it was just the point of being patient that bothered me. The last part of the level was surprisingly easy. Now let's finish it up, beat the boss, and return the ball so we can complete the final realm. Now it's time for the final realm, the Out of This World realm. Level 1. Now, I have nothing to say about this level except I hate it. It was so difficult to get around this level. And not because of the Garibs, but the game's clunky controls. It took me a while to get through this level. I hate it so much. Yeah, not really much to say about this level. Now the semi-final level. This level was super easy for the most part to avoid the Garibs, but the annoying thing about it was getting to the end. You activate a switch and you have to reach the end super fast before the door closes. You get very tight timing to make it. This level sucked. The final level of the game. Once again, there's not much to say, except this level was also a bit annoying to go through, but not as much as the other two. All the Garibs in the way was easily avoidable, but just with a couple annoying enemies. But I managed to make it to the end of the level without touching a single Garib. Now let's defeat the final boss, return the final ball, and finish this game off with 0 Garibs. So yep, Glover for the PS1 is possible to beat without touching any of the Garibs. Thank you for joining in on this adventure with me. Are there any games that you would like me to try this challenge on? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next adventure. Goodbye, everybody.